Alright, number 22. Here we have a confidence interval problem. Here we want a 99% confident interval for the true mean heart rate. And if you forgot, I'll show you where to go for this one. Looks like we got 14 people. That's our N. From this small sample, the mean heart rate is 101 beats per minute. That's the average. Standard deviation is 8. So from there, you're gonna, and here it's gonna be, oh, something else I forgot to note. It's unknown, so it's gonna be a T. So we're gonna go to mini tabs. Let's get rid of this. We're gonna go to stat basic one sample T. Here, summarize data. We're gonna input all our values here. We got 101, 8. Sample size was 14. Mean was 101. Standard deviation was 8. You leave this. Options. Make sure it's not equal to. I believe it's at 99%. And then OK, voila. That's all you gotta do. That's just a quick way just to show you how to do a confidence interval. Remember that represents the 99%. You're 99% confident that the mean value will be between 94.56 and 107.44. The next problem is your sample size determination. This one you have to use the formula. So here, and here's the solution. But the main thing, really didn't have a lot to say about this one, but really just plug it in the solution. Here is something that may be a challenge. If you're looking for an 80% confidence interval, and you got to find your z sub c value. Okay, z sub c. The way you find that, if you recall, okay, if you're looking for an 80% confidence interval to find your z sub c, you're going to first put 80% here for your z sub c. I'm looking for this z value that corresponds when 80% is here. It's called z sub c, or also z sub alpha divided by 2. Basically, you're going to take this 1 minus 0.8 is 0.2. Take 0.2 divided by 2 because you got two parts. So you're going to have this area here is 0.1. So I need the z value that corresponds with that's going to be 0.1. Let's go to mini tab to find that. Okay, you go to graph, probability distribution plot, view probability. Okay, here we're just going to use a standard normal curve. So my mean is 0, standard deviation is 1, shaded area. I need my area to the left to be 0.1. So here, left tail, I want this to be 0.1. And it'll give me that z value that corresponds, which is negative 1.282, and you just use the positive value for it. We discussed that already in class. So now I'm going to go back to the slide, and that's the value here, and you just plug everything else in. So this basically says that 39.19, you always go to the next whole number, next integer. You're not really rounding, you're going up to the next value, and that's it. 24, this one looks like we're doing a sample size determination. Oh, they're looking for a critical value for a 90% confidence level, and here that's exactly what we did earlier to find the value. Um, yeah, again for this one, you're gonna just use that formula for sample size determination, but this is for a proportion. And here's your formula here: p times 1 minus p times, that should be z sub c, not really now, well, and then divided by the estimation, the error, and then you square all that. So again, they gave you a value, so you got to use that one. Remember, if they don't give you a value here for your proportion, you always use 0.5. I believe that's it, and I think that's we'll let's pause again, and we'll have another part, and then we'll finish this up.